Hello friends and welcome. This is Himanshu from Astro Himanshu, and in today's video we will cover about Paap Katri Yoga. So in this video we will see in general what is a Paap Katri Yoga, what are its effects, and we will also cover how this yoga is affecting lives these days, especially up to 18th August 2017. So we can see that in this video we will cover Paap Katri Yoga, and we will see what is the meaning. So we can see here that Paap Katri Yoga is yoga that we can say is cut by a scissor, two knives approaching. Two knives makes a scissor. So this is a Paap Katri Yoga, and currently, as we said, we can see that currently Saturn and Rahu are on Jupiter and Virgo sign, Jupiter planet Virgo sign, till 18th August 2017. So this in current scenario, this dosa started around 21st June 2017, and it will be continued till 18th August 2017, as currently we have seen that Saturn and Rahu are imposing Paap Katri Yoga on Jupiter. We can see here in the chart that here is Jupiter, and Jupiter is in the sign of Virgo, and on the Virgo we have Rahu and Saturn in the signs just after and before the Virgo sign. Saturn is retrograde, so since it is retrograde, so it has an effect on Libra. So we can say that Saturn and Rahu are immediately have effect on the house before and after Jupiter. So we can say here the bhava before and the bhava after are both occupied by natural Paap Graha, and these can be troublemakers like Surya, Mangal, Shani, Rahu or Ketu. So this is the effect of Paap Katri Yoga. This can be in anyone's chart also. If a particular bhava, first house, second or third or any house, is held between two malefic planets, and these malefics, all the malefics we have written here, these are Sun, Mars, Saturn, Rahu and Ketu. These are the 2 and 5, total 5 malefic planets. If a particular house is hemmed between these two planets, then a Paap Katri Yoga is formed. So we can see here that the affected bhava is hemmed by two Paap Graha. Generally there is an unusually consistent pressure upon the entrapped bhava. The nature of the pressure depends on the 2 or more natural Paap Graha involved. So whatever be the type of the nature of the Paap Katri Yoga will depend on the planet that are forming this Paap Katri Yoga. So currently we have seen one example of Saturn and Rahu are imposing Paap Katri Yoga on the sign of Virgo. This started this year from 30th of June, 21st of June, and it will continue till 18th of August 2017. And we have already illustrated how Saturn got retrograde in Scorpio from 21st of June 2017, and Rahu is already in the sign of Leo from past 1.5 years. So we have seen this Paap Katri effect. So what is the effect of Saturn and Rahu together, we will see. But currently we can see that here in this slide that if this Paap Katri Yoga is formed between Rahu represents passion for entitlement, and Mangala that shows war, aggression, competition. The hemmed house may be overexcited or prone to recklessness. So the house, if Paap Katri Yoga is formed by Mars and Rahu, so that house need some care. And generally what happens if Mars and Rahu dasa is going on and Mars and Rahu are forming a Paap Katri Yoga, then there is a carelessness in that bhava. If it is a Lagna, then we can understand that carelessness can be related to Lagna. If it in the third house, so it can be carelessness related to effort or courage. So that's depend on the bhava on which this Paap Katri Yoga is have an effect. Similarly, we can see here that if this is found between Saturn and Ketu, the affected bhava may be deeply apathetic, subject to bitter suppression or prone to despair. So in this case, if this is formed by Saturn and Ketu, then there is chance that that bhava has some lethargic action. They are related to the lethargy, and people are able to get rid of it. How that we also see, like in the next point, that by not by taking active measures and taking appropriate care, then the effect of this bhava can be reduced by activeness or by being hard work or something like that. But we can say that in Paap Katri Yoga, the effect are current in the modern time. The effect are a bit reduced because we can see that in today's time we have surgeries and advanced medicines and various techniques to able to get rid of these types of effects. So in olden days, when there were less facilities and people are prone to these types of dosa or yoga. So in general, we can see Paap means sins and Katri means cutting. So as per its definition, sins are cutting happiness from your life. So it's a kind of happiness reduction dose. So as we said that it is not a yoga, it can be dose. There is another form of Paap Katri Yoga, that is reverse of it, that is Subh Katri Yoga. So that becomes a yoga, but Paap Katri is a dosa. So we have seen that happiness from the life is cutting by this seizure. So this is a Paap Katri Yoga. In addition, we can see here your previous life since cutting your happiness from your present life. That's what is meaning. So the previous life sins means karma are getting burned by this Paap Katri Yoga, and hopefully in this life or in the next life the person affected by this dosa can get a better result, and the previous life sins are getting burned in this life or in this time. So first of all, next point we are on to saying, coming back to our chart, we can see that currently Jupiter is hemmed between Saturn and Rahu. Jupiter do represent east and India, and in addition Jupiter also named as Jiva. It's a representation of life in general, and we can see here that it is currently hemmed between Saturn and Rahu. This will be till 18th August, and the things started on 21st of June 2017. So currently we can see that we have border disputes or some tension between China and Pakistan and other countries. So this is the effect on Jupiter, on the lives, on the ancient culture, like one of this is our Indian culture. So that will be getting reduced, but Jupiter is a powerful planet like Sun and after Sun and Moon, so that is able to control all these types of things. In addition, we can say that this yoga has reduced effect just as Mercury transited from sign of Gemini to Cancer, and we can see if there is currently an effect of Paap Katri on Jupiter, then we can also see that there is an effect on Rahu by these four planets: Jupiter, Sun, Mars, Mercury. Mercury do represent the communication and the we can say reporters and TV channels and media, media in general. So the effect of communication and media are also there on this planetary placement. So this effect get reduced by around 30th June or first week of July when Mercury entered, because Mercury is not a malefic planet. And then also, so from the early part of July already this dosa is start reducing, and it will be fully stop on 18th of August 2017 when Rahu will change sign from Leo to Cancer. And of course Saturn will also be coming direct from 25th of August 2017. Then also the effect are getting reduced. In addition, Jupiter is also going to change sign from the sign of Virgo to Libra on 12th of September. So that was all about Paap Katri Yoga. It is in general, we can summarize, when two malefic planets are in previous and next sign to a Bhava or a benefic planet, then this yoga, dosa or yoga applies on that particular Bhava or that particular planet. So that is all for this Paap Katri Yoga. In this video we will prepare other videos soon. You can subscribe to the channel, you can like the video, you can contact through various detail already coming on the screen: Fever, PayPal, Paytm, and of course get a detailed analysis of your birth chart. And if you do not have birth chart, just I need your birth date and approximate time of birth, and you can contact and get the detailed information. So thank you, that's all for now, and have a good time. See you soon. Thank you.